Hey Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to another episode of the One Bar and Lupicus Show. It is Mock Draft Monday, where we talk a little mock talk, pick a mock draft, fairly new mock draft. This one came out today by Austin Gayle of PFF, and we just we go through it, we rip it apart, we see who the Vikings end up taking. As always, I have not looked at these picks prior. I want my reactions to be very genuine. Yes, we see Trevor Lawrence already, but that is a given. So let's hop into it. Before we hop into this week's mock talk, let's just talk about some of the trending 2021 draft scuttlebutt that we're hearing over the last couple of weeks. Couple things that are becoming very, I won't say given by any means, but are coming more and more common is Penei Sewell not making it to pick 5 with the Bengals. Bengals were always just pretty much a lock to get Sewell, especially if he's there. They wouldn't think twice. You're seeing a lot of them where the Dolphins are going. You have a lot of teams trading up for Penei Sewell. I think people are realizing what they have in Sewell and that he is definitely worthy of a top 3 pick. So come draft day, we always know that teams get very aggressive for offensive linemen. So I'm on board with that. I think it would be pretty surprising if a guy like that does last till pick 5, but hey, maybe it's the Bengals trading up for him. Other things, Zach Wilson, seeing a lot of him going number 2 to the Jets or a team trading up to get Zach Wilson. Other trends, let's see, the receivers still seem to be kind of all over the place. As far as who's going when, Jamar Chase is still normally the first one you see off the board, but Jalen Waddle is getting a lot of steam, going ahead of Devontae Smith. So that's a fun one watching. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is just that dude's going to go early. He is going to go early. And if as mock drafts, if anything, say he's going to be top 8. So those are kind of the ones that are really screaming at me. So let's get into this. So again, Austin Gayle, PFF, his latest mock draft, which came out today. Before we get into this, remember, subscribe to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Like the videos. We're here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings, talking NFL draft. Also, remember, hashtag sauce in the comments for a chance to win that beautiful Jimmy Klein Saucer autograph print. All right, let's do this. So Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, done deal. Moving on. Zach Wilson to the Jets, like we said, becoming very, very I mean, I think this is going to happen. Zach Wilson is so damn good. What they do with Sam Darnold is a mystery. We will let the Jets figure out that beautiful move. Pick 3, this is where it gets interesting. Let's see who has the Dolphins taken. Dolphins, trading with the Eagles. This is interesting for Justin Fields. So Eagles, everything points to them moving on from Carson Wentz. It's just a matter of when. But this is kind of surprising. I mean, Jalen Hurts would be my thought. They at least give him a chance before giving up the farm to get a quarterback, but they do it. Take some balls. I like it. Justin Fields, that would shut down at least any talk of quarterback in Philadelphia for a while. Interesting. All right, so Philly moves up. Dolphins move back. Atlanta Falcons, Trey Lance, pick 4 for a team that still has some good talent. I'm not a huge fan of him taking a quarterback, but I get it. Trey Lance would go in a perfect scenario, go into a team where he can hang out on the bench while Matt Ryan finishes his year in Atlanta and eventually take over the reins in a year or two. So Trey Lance to Atlanta, you don't see that a ton, but usually it's Justin Fields, but Eagles sniped him. All right, pick 5. Penei Sewell made it to 5. That is the pick. So the Bengals get their guy at pick 5, which I think is just an absolute steal. If he's there, they're taking him. I'm not buying any of this Rashawn Slater or taking anyone over Sewell. If Sewell's there, it's got to be the pick. Pick 6, Dolphins traded back. Get Jamar Chase, still get the receiver, still the number 1 receiver off the board at pick 6. So the Dolphins, A+. Trade back, still get their guy. Fantastic. Eagles, not so much. More I think about that, I hate everything about that if I was an Eagles fan. All right, pick 7, Lions. So yes, they do not need a quarterback anymore. Micah Parsons is a very, very familiar name with Detroit at pick 7. One of the best linebackers to come out in the draft in quite some time. Micah Parsons is for a Vikings fan and a Vikings channel. I don't like this very much. I hope they just reach and take somebody fairly gross like I do anytime an NFC North team is on the board, but Micah Parsons makes complete sense. And I think that is definitely a possibility. Panthers, pick 8, Kyle Pitts. There he is. I said top 8. He goes 8 to the Panthers. Again, makes sense. Carolina needs playmakers. Yes, there's a handful of things they do need, but with the quarterbacks off the board, Kyle Pitts is a very, very good pick. Pick 9. Oh, there goes one of my boys for the Vikings. Kwity Paye is off. Denver Broncos. Broncos, again, a team that will be hoping a quarterback probably falls, but they're usually mocked with a cornerback. And Caleb Farley is the guy that you usually see for the Broncos. They have him passing. They get Kwity Paye. This isn't an overly strong edge class as far as round 1 guys, but Kwity Paye, I think he's definitely worth a pick anywhere from pick, 8 to 20. He's all over the place, but I think he will be the first edge player off, and the Broncos sniped us. That one hurts. So right now, if I'm a Viking from Vikings, I'm looking at guys like Barmore, which a lot of people think is a reach. You got some offensive linemen still on the board. You got Rashawn Slater. You got Vera Tucker, the guard from USC. So there's still some good players for the Vikings. Let's see what we got shaken. Cowboys take Caleb Farley, a team that is very, very heavy on cornerbacks when you look at round 1 guys. Him, Patrick Surtain, but also Dallas does need an edge rusher. So they were probably not very happy with the Kwity Paye pick either. All right, let's go to pick 11. Giants, Jalen Waddle. There it is. Jalen Waddle, a name that is hot, goes ahead of Devontae Smith, which you can sneakily see down below the Niners end up getting. But Waddle, he's going to be damn good. It's going to be interesting to see 2 or 3 years from now who the best receiver out of this class was. And Waddle, dynamic dude, can shake tackles, isn't a one-trick pony. Very good pick by the Giants. Niners go Devontae Smith. Another team linked to receivers. They settle for the worst of the best, but Devontae Smith, and they missed a T there. He would be a steal at pick 12. At this point, if the Vikings were still on the board, even though I want them to go defense at pick 11, if these 2 guys were still on the board, I'd be thinking, holy shit, the Vikings might actually go receiver again, but the dream is over. Pick 13, the Chargers, heavily linked to offensive linemen. They get Rashawn Slater here. Good pick. So right now the Vikings are on the board. Christian Barmore, Vera Tucker, the guard from USC, Greg Russo, all realistic possibilities here. Let's see who he's got us taking. Austin Gayle. Let's go. I'm going to predict Barmore. Christian Darrisaw, Virginia Tech, offensive tackle. At this point, my phone would probably be 100 yards away from me because I just chucked it out of disgust. Nothing against Darrisaw. I think he's probably going to be damn good. If we take an offensive tackle at pick 14, especially if it's him, Slater, I can get on board with. Slater is a guy who can play guard, he can play tackle, but just to take a straight up offensive, just take a straight up tackle, I don't like that one damn bit. I don't get the point. I don't see how that helps us at all, especially without this 2nd round pick. If he comes in year 1, how did the Vikings really get better? Is he gonna be better than Riley Reif? Is he gonna be cheaper? Yeah. What about Ezra Cleveland? I got so many damn questions for this pick. It's not even worth it. But I do not like this pick one damn bit. I would rather we trade it back. I'd rather we even reach a little bit for Barmore. Let's see who next. We got Barmore going 15. The Patriots right next. Surtain going 16. Russo going 18. Ugh. Mock Monday just ruined the mock draft Monday. I'm gonna have to go read like 7 more of these to get this out of my brain. But realistically, it is an option. We know the offensive line needs help. I just don't like this one very much. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this mock draft Monday? What do you think of Austin Gayle's projections? Again, some shockers there. Eagles trading up to take a quarterback. And then really nothing overly crazy. Some receivers falling, and then the Vikings going offensive tackle. So there you have it. We'll be back next Monday with another mock talk, and Lepicus and I are going to actually rip out a mock draft this week of our own. So stay tuned to that. And remember, subscribe, like the channel. We will see you soon.